But first,
If I go to sleep, am I going to wake up? If I go to sleep, will there be a tomorrow?
out of a coma and telling his story only to CBS 13, the in-your-face warning about vaping.
I'm just thankful I got a second chance.
A second chance at life. Tonight, a Loomis man is talking about the dangers of vaping after waking up from a medically induced coma. Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Adrienne Moore.
And I'm Tony Lopez. CBS 13's Marissa Perlman is in West Sacramento with his dramatic warning.
At just 21 years old, Ricky D'Ambrosio tells us he's been vaping for the past 5 years. Now he's inspiring a new campaign. It's called Break the Vape, where his friends are taking their vape pens and deciding to smash them.
If I could, I'd go back and I would just not put anything in my lungs.
Ricky D'Ambrosio stands outside his Loomis home. He's sore, medicated, and 30 pounds lighter after surviving off a feeding tube at Kaiser Hospital in Roseville. Now he says he doesn't sleep at night.
There's definitely that question of, if I go to sleep, am I going to wake up? If I go to sleep, will there be a tomorrow?
In early September, D'Ambrosio had been vomiting for weeks. He was in acute liver failure. Doctors put him in a medically induced coma.
My last memory was driving to the hospital.
D'Ambrosio had been vaping on and off since 16. Most recently, it was Juuls, but sometimes THC. Everything, he says, was always legal.
We never bought black market stuff because we were always afraid of, it's black market. We don't know what's in it, so we might as well go get the real thing.
No one ever thought they'd get sick.
I didn't think it was going to happen to me or happen to any one of my friends, but it did.
Now the same friends he started vaping with are supporting him with a campaign, Break the Vape.
Seeing people break their vapes is just inspiring day by day.
D'Ambrosio says now that he survived, he's going to spread that message so this doesn't happen to anyone else.
I really feel like I skated death this time by the grit of my teeth.
Doctors say it'll be about 2 full months until Ricky is in full recovery mode. One thing's for sure, he tells us he'll never pick up one of these again.
Yeah, his story sure is an eye-opener. Marissa, thanks. As of yesterday, the CDC reports 380 cases of lung illness, including 6 deaths. Those reports come from California as well as 35 other states and the Virgin Islands. Most patients say they used e-cigarette products containing THC, but some say they only use products containing nicotine.
Now, earlier this week, the Trump administration said it wants the FDA to ban thousands of e-cigarette flavors. Juul, which is the leading e-cig manufacturer, may fight the ban on menthol and mint, according to the Wall Street Journal anyway. It already pulled all fruit-flavored nicotine pods from stores last fall.